Good evening, fellow modelers. Welcome back to Midnight Modeling. Tonight we are going inside the box of not one but two F-35 Lightning 2s by Kitty Hawk in 1/48 scale. This one is one I'll be building, and Hank will be building this one right here, the A model. Okay, without any further ado, let's go inside the box real quick of this B model, the one which I will be. Something fell down over there. Okay, so you open it up and you got your instruction booklet in here. Let's put this to the side real quick and let's just kind of glance. Let's just kind of glance at this instruction booklet. Has a nice cover art from the box on there. You open it up, it has your read before assembly, different icons, has a map of all your sprues, photo etch, and 2 sets of decals. Okay, so right away you start off in typical fashion, the cockpit tub, all front of the aircraft here. Once you get that on, you start putting those parts together with your landing gear, and it has a little ladder here if you want to make it like with that. Then you move on over to your engine, which pretty much takes up the next 2 steps there, and then you start with your landing gear. Move back to your landing gear, get that all put in together, landing wheel bays, weapon bays, and you attach that to the bottom of the half of the fuselage. This one kind of sandwiches together like that. That's step 10. And over to step 11, you can throw your engine, which is kind of it's a big unit there. You could do this one in 2 different, you could do it as it's with the nozzle pointing down or straight out. Okay, here's the color callouts, but we'll come back to those because you got some more instructions on the back side here. Okay, once you have your engine in, you're going to put the top half of the fuselage in, critical part. Then you move on to your wings. Get your wings, and I believe these might be some pylons on there. Probably the next 3, cover your wings. Then you install your wings on the fuselage and the door for that fan up front. Moving on, adding your landing gear doors, your weapon pylon bays, weapon bay doors, some more. Then you finish it off with doors, more doors, a lot of doors there. Finally, you go with some more. Then you move on to the back, got your canopy, vertical stabilizers, and that's pretty much, you got it put together. Then you got some weapons, got some missiles you put together, and right here shows you where those weapons are going to go on the kit. Okay, let's go inside this box real quick. I want to dig to the bottom, see if we can find our decals and our photo etch pieces. Here they are. Let me get this out of the way so you can see this better. So here you have some nice photo etch parts for the nozzle in the back. Some seat belts. I believe this does come with a pilot, so I don't know if I'll be putting the seat belts in. Okay, let's look at these decals real quick. This thing has 2 sheets of decals. Here's the colored ones, and right here you have all the subdued decals. The ones I'll most likely be using will be these ones, although these ones are real nice. I like those ones a lot. Okay, let's look at some of the plastic. I won't open up every bag. I just kind of want to get a look at some of them. Good look at some of what we're looking at here as detail. Oh, this blade is getting dull. Here's the top half of the fuselage. Everything seems to be raised here, which is fine. I don't mind raised panel lines or riveting. It doesn't really bother me. I'm still able to there's a big old made in China right there, 2012. Okay, that's that part. Let's look at the bottom half. And having it raised like that actually makes for masking, easier masking. It's a actually pretty large kit. Without the wings, it's already a little more than half the size of that plane right there. Here's your clear parts. I'm gonna open those up. But that's it. Actually, look at that. It's a big canopy, rather large. And I like that because it make it easier to paint it. Okay, let's see what else we're gonna look at here. Look at the wings. And this thing has a lot of screws. I think actually these ones are connected to each other. So I'll probably have to get the whole thing out. Yes, they are connected to each other. But anyway, there's the wings. Landing gear, tires and wheels. Other doors. There's your landing gear. All in all, it looks pretty good. You know, I've heard a lot of people don't really care for these Kitty Hawk kits. By myself, you know, this is gonna be the first one I ever built, so I can't say much for it yet. But you know, it looks like any other kit. Got your engine nozzle. Actually, the details on these are nice. I actually like the detail on this engine and this. But again, a lot of this will not be seen in the completed kit. Here's your fans. Oh no, it's not bad. Anyway, that's the B. It's kind of just like look a little bit at this A model. Kind of the same. 2012 also. Probably a lot of these sprues are probably interchangeable with this. Not the engine, of course. This one has the A model, and yeah, there you go. Look, there's your little pilot right there. There's a pilot's body. There's his head right there, and one of his arms. Instruction booklet here. I kind of want to look at the decals for this one. I think, if I'm not mistaken, this one could also be made as a U.S. Air Force Thunderbirds. Yep, I already see the decals in there. But here's a photo etch sheet. A lot of stuff for the interior there. Let's look at these decals real quick. Get them out of here. Look at that. That's for the U.S. Air Force Thunderbirds. Actually, that is pretty cool. I like that a lot. But here's the ones that are most likely going to go on the kit. They're subdued. You can make it for Canada, U.S. Air Force. I think even Israeli. Okay, so anyway, there you go, folks. Couple of F-35s. A model which Hank will be building, B which I'll be building. Gonna be starting on this one tonight. Probably this one in a couple days. But anyway, go ahead and give the video a thumbs up. Leave a comment if you want to. If you haven't done so, go ahead and subscribe to the page. We have some giveaways we've done already, and we have some coming up. In fact, we have an unclaimed prize. So if we could have Doozer's Models get in touch with us by sending your mailing address to midnightmodeling2020@gmail.com, and we'll send that Sherman tank out to you ASAP. So as we always say, everybody stay healthy, y'all have a good night, and let's get modeling.